Welcome to your first internal checkup. Through this process, you are allowing alignment within your present being, connecting to your own inherent power, naturally through the balance of your internal life force. Let us begin. Breathe in and out. As you fill your lungs with the divine air of your now, take the time to release all of the built-up energy held within your heart and mind. Once again, breathe in and out. Allowing yourself this time will prove to be life-changing. Breathe in and out. Take this time to reflect upon an image that represents the feelings of joy within your mind. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Grant yourself the freedom to select this image without any resistance. For example, my first image was white feathers. Be sure to focus closely on the color of the image, for we'll be using it later on throughout this process. I now invite you to sit comfortably in a safe place, but not laying down. We do not want to fall asleep during this session. We want to tap in and become aware of our inherent power to use throughout this moment and others. You are now invited to place your hands gently upon your knees, bringing together your thumb and central finger. Breathe in and out. Now we go back to the image in your mind that you've selected. As I shared, we're going to pay close attention to the color and visualize it within our mind, particularly in the center of your forehead. It is common to feel a tingling sensation between your eyebrows in the center. And if you haven't done so, I invite you to gently close your eyes at this moment. It's also quite normal for your thoughts to enter your mind, telling you that this is a waste of time. You don't have time for this. You have too much to do. I have found that the louder the thoughts, the more crucial the session is for me. So please keep that in mind when aligning within. Each time a thought of this momentum arises in your mind, shift your mental focus back to the image that you selected. And at this point in your session, we'll be unpacking and settling into this space for about 5 to 6 minutes. Take this time to shift your thoughts to the image of a clock, and not just a normal clock, an extraordinary clock, wrapped in the texture of beauty and calmness. Set the timer of this clock to 30 seconds within your mind and sustain your focus on the clock until it reaches the number 1. So once again, breathe in and out. As you visualize the number 30 in your mind, allow it to flow to 29, 28, 27, and at this point in our checkup, I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath and allow yourself to go within deeper and deeper as the clock continues to gently move its way to number 1. Keep yourself centered on your breath and the timer. As the clock reaches 1, allow your mind to transition to the number 0, holding the thought in your mind and allowing your internal energy to focus strongly within your hands. Be mindful of the feeling of the blood flow, the life force, the energy, and the being of yourself within. This time, I'm going to ask you to pay close attention to your central finger and your thumb to gauge if you can feel your pulse between the 2 fingers. If this is your first internal checkup, do not be discouraged if you cannot. For the deeper you travel within, the easier it will be to feel your natural being, your natural life force, and the natural heartbeat within yourself. Allow yourself a few moments in this space to focus strongly on the empower of your internal world. As we continue to stay close to our own being, I ask you to pay close attention to any areas within your body that are currently in pain. I also ask for you to pay close attention to any thoughts that reappear more than once. There will be significant reasons for this focus in our next sessions. If at any point in this process your mind becomes too busy, I encourage you to use the image once again that you selected in the beginning of our session. Now at this time, we're going to keep our attention focused on our hands and allow the energy and the focal point to shift a bit. We're going to move up the arms, into the shoulders, casting away all the tension and weight that lies on them at the moment. We also want to reposition our spine to ensure we're sitting up straight. We don't always realize that our bodies were created this way for a reason. And when something is disaligned, it's crucial that we pay attention. There is always an internal shift needed whenever disalignment is experienced. Now we're going to go up through the back of our neck, into our head, through our face, another deep breath. And as we do this, we're going to go to the center of our foreheads once again and invite the color of our image to vibrate through our minds. The process that we're going through is not a new teaching. However, there is significance in realigning with it. I invite you to spend the final 2 to 3 minutes with your focal point on the color of your image and the center of your forehead, directly over your pineal gland. Allow your life to show you and guide you through this portal. This is only one very important session of a huge journey. You are invited to come and join me as we take the tools, tips, and techniques from this internal checkup and learn learn to apply them to our everyday life in ways that we never thought were possible. For session 2, I ask that you bring a notepad, an open mind, your image, and your greatest desire with you. For we are going to cast upon a journey through your internal world to unlock, realign, and heal more than you have ever imagined. I encourage for you to sit here for 2 to 3 minutes and then slowly bring yourself back to your now. Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome to realigning, redesigning, and redefining your existence from within. Until next time, my friends.